OK, next up, how do we help you stay in the flow using AI? So this is a recipe app that I want to build out. And you can see there's some ingredients, but I'd like to make them longer. I'd like to put a picture in, things like that. So let's see what I can do to speed up my workflow and stay in the flow and get this out. So I'm going to first just select this component. One thing that I typically do is I might duplicate this component a few times. You'll see now I get this helpful suggestion to replace content. If I press it, it'll just replace that with the right ingredients that I might want. If I go to the parent frame, I can just click and drag. And now, it's super easy to insert all sorts of great content into your application. So I'm going to give this a name. I see my Aunt Jerry sitting right there. She's really a big fan of lemon bars. She's been making lemon bars for me for a long time, so we're going to put in lemon bars. And I'm going to say make an image, and I'm just going to type in lemon bars, make it, and I'm going to get 4 different images of lemon bars, hopefully. I'm always very nervous waiting for the results to return. OK, so let's see which one looks the most appetizing. I like that one quite a lot. And you can see we have a recipe description, too. Now, I don't really want to go and think about what text I should put in there right now. So instead, I'm going to say rewrite this and say a description for Aunt Jerry's lemon bars. Indulge in the delightful taste of Aunt Jerry's famous lemon bars. OK, it really went long there. Let's say a bit longer and more eloquent. Nope. OK. This is all beta, OK? So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Another thing we can do is we can remove the background. So let's say that I've got this image here. It's a component. And I want to see what this looks like if I remove the background of that image. So I'll press remove background. And it should remove. Now, one thing that we often do as designers is we, after creating an app in English, we want to see how it's going to look in other languages. And so I can also translate this to other languages as well. Now, I want to see if my design works in German first, because these are very long strings. And so let's see what happens. All right. There is a slight issue that I found, which is that in German, you can see there's truncation here. And so what I'm going to do is in this main component, I'm going to make it just a little bit wider in order to make it so that all of that just works regardless of whatever language I'm in. All right. Let me go back to English. Perfect. So one other thing on this screen before we move on. You're going to notice that there's a bunch of different frames, components, and I don't know about you, but I don't really want to hand this off to everyone and have them see my messy layer names. A little bit self-conscious, especially in front of all of you about that. So I'm just going to say name layers as well and see what happens. And what should happen is that it's going to go through all of these different layers. And instantly rename them. I'm not going to lie, that's one of my favorite features I'm showing today. So we finish up the screen. I'm going to pull it over here. And now we've got this entire flow. So what would I do next? Next up, I want to prototype this. I need to add some noodles in and figure out the different sources and targets for my prototype. But what if AI could help here as well? So we're going to type or go to make prototype and see what happens. And you can see that it's starting to draw the connections between my screens. And it even gets the search as well. So let's see what the preview is going to be like. If I click, I can see that it's working. I can go to my, it says lemon cookies there, but that's OK. And I can even go back and just really easily navigate my application here. Even scroll. And if I go to the responsive tab in the viewer, I can show off that responsive viewer one more time. It's kind of fun.